Sparta lost to 300 gay men. When you think of ancient warriors, no name resonates more powerfully than Sparta. For centuries, Sparta was considered invincible on. These men lived for nothing but war. But in 371 BC, a single battle shattered this myth forever. It wasn't a massive Persian invasion that did it. Sparta was brought to its knees by their neighbors, the Thebans, and more specifically, by an elite unit of 300 soldiers who were lovers. This is the story of the Battle of Leuctra. By the start of the 4th century BC, the city of Thebes began to challenge Sparta's dominance. Two brilliant generals, Epaminondas and Pelopidas, realized they needed a special force to face the Spartan elite. Thus, the Sacred Band of Thebes was born. But this was no ordinary unit. It was composed of 150 male couples. The idea, attributed to Gorgidas, wasn't just about personal preference. It was a military tactic based on deep psychological insight. The philosopher Plato had written that an army of lovers would be unbeatable because no man would want to be seen acting cowardly in front of his beloved, and would fight harder to protect one another. The final battle took place on the plains of Leuctra. The Spartan army, led by Cleombrotus III, was larger and relied on its standard tactic, a long, uniform phalanx with elite troops on the right wing. Epaminondas changed the strategy completely. He concentrated his best troops, including the Sacred Band of Thebes, on the left wing and made that side much deeper, about 50 ranks, while keeping the rest of the line thinner. When the battle began, the Sacred Band of Thebes attacked the Spartan elite directly and broke them quickly. Cleombrotus was killed, and his elite guard was wiped out. When their king fell, the Spartan phalanx, for the first time in memory, broke and fled. Sparta lost over 400 elite Spartiates that day. The Battle of Leuctra ended the Spartan hegemony and proved that a military system built on terror and rigid training could not stand against tactical innovation and the deep bonds of men fighting for the love of one another. The Sacred Band of Thebes continued for another 30 years, until they were eventually wiped out by Philip II of Macedon and his son Alexander the Great at the Battle of Chaeronea.